Yo, what up, what up, what up? Y'all know the deal, man. Like and share, like and share, like and share, so we can get this thing out everywhere. There's anywhere in the world you can be, but just all be right here with me, the BABGOG, and I appreciate you for pull up on me. What's going on, man? Shout out everybody in the building. Latina, what's going on? Vet Life, what up? Almanaz, what up? DJ Fireproof, what's going on, man? Please hit the like button, people, as you come in, and share the stream, share the stream, share the stream. Again, man, I don't care if you don't got a YouTube channel. Share the stream. Okay. All right. Hit the share button, motherfucker. YouTube trying to motherfucking max my ass out. So, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? We got to fight the power, goddamn. But we on it. But, hey, man, shout out to everybody in the building, bro. Hopefully everything is going well for y'all on this Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Weekend eve. You feel me? And we gonna get into this thing. So, I've been hearing, man. And you know me, bro. I am a 40-plus-year-old man. Okay, so I just refuse to engage in certain things, right? I refuse. I've never watched an episode of this Love Island show. At best, I've seen some clips or whatnot, what have you, and I'll even limit my clips, okay? Certain social media and things, just like, you know, Bad Girls Club and all this other stuff. Brother, that's not my lane. I have no excuse or validation, even for content purposes in my head, to actually subject myself to that material. But what I will do, like, once there's enough uproar, there's enough talk about it, so on and so forth, I have to cover it because it's a thing. And then most importantly, when it alludes to one of the topics that you know, I dwell in, you know, and that I've kind of put my stamp on, I have to now, you know what I'm saying, go to some of the things, more sort of commentary than the thing, and see some of the related materials, just to support the overall point that I've been making now for years. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Again, man, shout out to everybody that's been doing this shit for a minute before it was cool. And I'm with y'all, man. I understand your frustration. All right. The people that paved the way never, you know, it's crazy. Shaq, right? Shout out to Shaq. Shaq gets a lot of criticism because Shaq, you know, he did the Shaq and the Fool thing. And I think JaVale McGee, they say he was bullying him. And JaVale McGee's mom had to come speak to him on his behalf and shit or whatnot, what have you. And Shaq was just saying, hey, man, listen, I'm doing this because I am, you know, the reason that, hell, you know, not only the big man and a lot of these big contracts these players are getting, but it's specifically the big man. I am the last big man, you could say, the last dominant big man, right? So I have the right to critique these guys and tell them when they're not, you know, doing things correctly as a big man. And, you know, I shame them for it because without me, nigga, there'd be no you. You wouldn't be able to benefit from the things you're doing now, right? So understanding that, bro, listen, dog, this shit was not cool. I just know I've been doing it now 6 years. None of the shit we saying was cool 6 years ago. Now everybody's saying it. And most importantly, again, titties is saying it. Okay? I was one of the first niggas to tell y'all, man, what? Everything sound better with titties. Okay? I'm not saying the only one, but I was one of the first one to tell you niggas everything sound better with titties. And I was trying to prepare you niggas, and y'all was hating me and getting mad at me. It was inevitable, bro. Just like these robots taking over, just like everything being surveilled, nigga, The shit is inevitable. Okay? It's inevitable. Some shit you just cannot stop. I think that's the fatal flaw of men specifically thinking that you can stop some shit you can't. You know what I'm saying? And having egos and shit. But at the same time, man, you know, this is why if and when you get ahead of the curve, you know what I mean? But if and when niggas refuse, and now the same niggas that was on my ass, pause, and talking all this shit is boosting up fine shit that's saying the shit we were saying, you know, long time ago. You same niggas that was mad at me, okay? Oh man, the hoes, you women in the space and shit. Again, I see you same niggas. Just like back then. Okay. Just like back then, I saw you niggas, you know. When certain niggas was so mad, but they was flirting. Not to rehash no shit, but I was the bad guy. So I'm the bad guy for it, but you niggas trying to fuck. I'm the bad guy though. I'm the bad guy for motherfucking just doing the content and having the conversation with a fucking woman, but y'all want to fuck the woman, so it's my fault. But I digress, man. We're gonna move forward. It is what it is. Fantastic was right. Word in health, niggas. So this Love Island thing, bro, it start here, right? And it's funny to me when everybody's talking about, you know, what they say. Everybody's talking about, what they call it? Oh, the CIA. The CIA up 1,000 points and shit, right? It's crazy how people say that, right? But now all these women are black women. All these women are black women now. Okay? That's a black woman. That's a black woman. That's a black woman. That's a black woman. What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all, man? When it's going to be a positive for black women, it's the fucking we all we all came from a different boat or something like that, or different stops. You know what I'm saying? That shit, remember that meme? We just all got off at different stops on the boat to slavery or some shit like that or whatever. You know, Kamala Harris was black, even though to this day she hasn't shown her black parents. The best she can show us is like a black great-great-grandma, some shit, allegedly. But when it benefits black women and it increases the lure and the allure of black women, every black woman is black. All she needs is a pinch. Light skin don't matter. Mixed don't matter. Almost motherfucking white don't matter. Remember, Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle, we got a black princess in the royal family. Meghan Markle had to come out and say, "Hey, I don't identify as black, bitch." With a black mama. Meghan Markle's mama dark as me. Y'all kept all this black shit. We got a black princess, black princess, black princess. Meghan Markle said, "Hey, bitch, don't claim me. I'm not black, I'm mixed." Yeah, Obama. Say again. Obama, same thing. A African. You FBA niggas. What was all this FBA shit back in 2008? Huh? This is why I don't take y'all niggas serious, man. Listen. And I'm always ready for you FBA niggas. Okay? Always. Please understand that shit. Okay? Y'all FBA niggas can't bully me, can't tell me shit, nigga. If you 40 plus years old talking about some FBA nigga, please slap shit out yourself. Okay? You niggas was crying like everybody else from motherfucking Barack Obama when he became president, nigga. Okay? The tetherist of tether. Half tether at that. White and motherfucking Kenyan. This nigga ain't grow up around no niggas. He ain't never had the nigga experience. None of that. So y'all can miss me with all this FBA shit. And as soon as I don't agree with you, where your family from, nigga? Eat a dick. How about that? That's where my family from. Fuck out my face. Cause now every time I don't agree with the motherfucking FBA shit. Now I gotta motherfucking be able to pull up my motherfucking 23andMe and show my whole family tree. Man, if you don't get the fuck up out of here, bro. If y'all don't go all the way to hell. Shout out to man Dolomite 19 for the 5. Appreciate you, brother. We ain't trying to hear that. It's just entertainment excuses from anyone when it comes to black women showing their true colors for everyone to see. Yeah, shout out to you, brother. Appreciate it. Ain't nothing but some money. And the wonderful thing, bro, like I said, I keep telling y'all, this shit is becoming undeniable now. Niggas can't ignore it. Niggas can't hide from it. Niggas can't cover it up. Can't do none of that. All this shit I've been telling y'all, the shit I've been telling y'all about colorism, from the Black American perspective, from the Black American lens, colorism is real. Okay. But colorism is real within the way you're talking about it. It's meant to be. It's going to be in your Caribbean. It's going to be in your Latin communities, your Central American communities. The thing to where black people aren't the majority of the people, or where you have like a half and half thing. So like Brazilians, right? You got the black Brazilians, then you got the motherfucking Spaniards. In India, you got the motherfucking whatever the fuck they call them, the super dark ones. Then they got like the browner ones and the lighter ones, right? So when you understand that in the caste system, there's actually a caste system there, right? I told y'all, I saved this shit, but I don't be remembering. If any of my Hispanic people are in the Hispanic Latino people are in the thing, there's this painting that they have that depicts the thing of the dark Latin woman daughter getting with the white or damn near white Spanish man, and then the baby being light skinned and the grandma being so happy. It's like it's literally a whole culture and an ideology that they go by. This is real. That's colorism. Okay? So where society motherfucking tells you, hey, get your black ass away from around here. Okay? The real fucking paper bag test, nigga. All this shit we be talking here in America, bro, again, is desirability politics, which again is bullshit. Okay? Again, it's motherfucking bullshit. Well, I would say this. I don't know what happened to Amara La Negra, and she was fine as a motherfucker too. I think at the time, at one point in time, I don't know if she was doing OnlyFans before it was OnlyFans, but I think she ended up getting pregnant by some rich motherfucking white dude or Hispanic dude, Spaniard guy, and she was on the same shit. The girl was beautiful. She was absolutely beautiful, but she was obsessed with the fucking white man because her culture tells her being dark is a negative thing. That does not exist in motherfucking Black America, bro. It does not exist in American black people. It does not. The most celebrated fucking black women are dark-skinned black women. Hands down, without a doubt. Even when they're highly unattractive. Okay? Okay? Even when they're highly unattractive, dark-skinned black women are still motherfucking celebrated, bro. That's the standard. I gotta stop this bullshit. But again, this is what you get to rewrite history. This is what you get to say. And make it seem like it's what it is with everybody else because the term doesn't exist and the ideology exists. Okay? But again, colorism in the American black community is strictly desirability politics, usually coming from unattractive, dark-skinned women. Okay? Okay? That's just the truth. No, that's cap. Almanize is cap. It's still cap. For every one fucking bad lights, again, y'all don't understand the rarity thing, the rarity factor. Just like with white people, blonde hair and blue eyes is an extremely fucking rare combination. You see a black woman that's an actual black woman that's light skinned and she got hazel eyes or gray eyes or green eyes and so on and so forth. There's a rarity factor in that, right? And even if fucking, you know, the shit don't go together, right? Shit, it still, it don't even count. But usually when you get something that's a rarity within a group, people are going to pay more attention to it and it's going to have value to it because it's rare. So we know the vast majority of black people are darker skinned, be they brown or dark, and very, very, you know what I'm saying? The minority are light. I got to keep teaching y'all this shit. And Vanessa Williams is mixed. So when we start talking about this, a lot of these people will be mixed. Vanessa Williams mixed. Lotto mixed. Halle Berry mixed. Is Stacey Dash mixed? I don't know if Stacey Dash is mixed. I don't think Stacey Dash is mixed. Paula Patton mixed. That's what I'm saying. You got to understand this shit. These women are mixed. So a woman that has fucking, you know, a cheat code to make herself lighter, it's not the same as a woman that has two black fucking parents, like, you know, Steph Curry sisters and shit. But let's get off of this. Hold on. Let's hear this bullshit about colorism real quick. Let's see, where's it at? Here we go.
Something that I don't usually talk about because I'm afraid that I'm making people uncomfortable. It's something that affects me in almost every aspect of life.
There's something about having dark skin.
And the craziest part is, show me what's the fucking colorism in fucking Africa. Where's the colorism in motherfucking Ghana? Where's the colorism in Nigeria? Where's the colorism in any of these worst fucking what, Togo? Where the fuck is the colorism in Africa? Where's the colorism in South Africa? It's not even fucking there. The vast majority of people are dark. The celebrated people that come out of there are dark. So what the fuck are we doing? I didn't even know Farrakhan was mixed. Farrakhan is mixed. So that's what I'm saying.
On a woman's body that shapes the way she moves through the world. There's something about having darker skin on a male body that shapes the way in which he moves through the world. It has real life stakes.
From what I've seen growing up, dark skin equates to being poor, dirty, ratchet.
They tend to be the bad guys in Tyler Perry movies, straight from the border.
That doesn't even make any sense. I'm not deemed as beautiful, therefore I am not beautiful. And those two are not really mutually exclusive.
Could it be that something as early as colonization or slavery is
this the fucking post-traumatic slave syndrome lady? Again, is this the woman that wrote the post-traumatic slave book, right? I think I remember her face. Is this who this is? Is this that Arthur? I think it is. Sinetta, I know good and hell well Sinetta ain't no motherfucking Dominican. I know you shitting me. I know good and hell well Sinetta ain't no goddamn me no black poppy to me no black. Why do y'all still choose black women if you know all the bad things about them? Well, Alpha, the first one, brother, again, listen, man, and shout out to you hate Keisha niggas. You hate Keisha niggas, bro. Y'all starting to be weirdos, okay? I'm glad this question was asked. Look, bro, whatever type of biological fucking woman that a man likes, I am not going to shame that biological man for that, okay? I'm not. Black men specifically. Whatever type of woman that a straight black man likes, bro, hey, more power to you, brother. Be her motherfucking, her race, her nationality, her ethnicity, her body type. As long as she born a motherfucking woman, my nigga, and you dealing with her and you happy, I'm happy for you. I told y'all, bro, y'all got to stop the dick policing by proxy. And you got to stop the unreasonable, unrealistic dick policing. Again, show me the culture per people where the majority of that race of people date or mate out. You cannot do it. It will never happen. You cannot do it. It will never happen. You niggas are asking American black men. Y'all are just as extreme as the fucking divestors. So what you niggas do is y'all are motherfucking pseudo divestors for real. The hate Keisha niggas. Because now you're telling black men, oh man, I don't know, none of them are any good. All of them are bad and whatever. And y'all love eating this shit up, man, because listen, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna lie to you niggas like these other niggas do. Let me put myself on the big screen. I'm not gonna lie to you niggas like you other niggas do, bro. Okay? Like a lot of other niggas tell y'all what y'all want to hear, and y'all throw the bread, y'all throw the money, and they give y'all the red meat. That's been my problem. My problem as to why this shit ain't as profitable for me, because I'm gonna be real with you, nigga. I know what the fuck you niggas are doing. I know y'all going ham in the chat, and yeah, man, fuck Keisha, and yeah, man, fuck these hoes. And you going home at night, nigga, to the same bitch you claim you hate. I know it. I seen you niggas. I done seen y'all. I done seen you niggas, bro. It's just, I know how men operate. It's just that unlike y'all, I love a big pretty bitch. I'm not afraid to fucking say it. Y'all niggas want to cap. Okay? I don't act like I got all the money in the world and and this and I'm the biggest, baddest nigga. I don't do that, bro. I have no reason to cap. I have no reason to impress strangers. Y'all niggas want to impress strangers. So y'all niggas hop in these chats and y'all go along with niggas telling y'all what y'all want to hear when you know that's not your life and it'll never be a fucking life. Okay? Common sense says there's no way for the majority of fucking black men to stop dealing with black women. No matter how bad it is. Now, shit is bad. We fucked. But at the end of the day, bro, that's who your black ass gonna choose. That's who you gonna choose. So when y'all get with this hate Keisha rhetoric, why are you dealing with black women? Nigga, because that's who want to deal with me the most. That's who want to deal with me the most. And it's some fine shit out here. No kids, with kids, skinny, fat, tall, short, fine, mid, hell, ugly, with a body. That's the problem, bro. I keep it real with you niggas. Okay? That's the problem. You niggas want to be lied to, bro. And niggas accuse me of doing the shit that I refuse to do to you niggas. More likely than not, my nigga, if you my age, bro, you gonna cap out, max out somewhere around fucking by the stats. If you lucky, $60,000 to $80,000 a year, which is not bad. I'm not shaming that, right? Not shaming the money amount. You're gonna max out there, right? You're gonna live in a fucking predominantly black motherfucking area or whatever. You're not gonna be living around a whole bunch of fucking white folks. You're gonna be fucking on and chasing and pursuing black women, dog. That's the vast majority of niggas. That's the truth. You like pussy just as much as the next nigga. So if a bitch offering you some pussy and she motherfucking mid or a little bit below, you taking it. You ain't got no rotation, my nigga. You're not moving like that. You don't got no motion. You're just a regular schmegular nigga doing the right thing, living his life. So you don't stick out in the crowd. I understand the black condition better than probably almost any other motherfucker, and I'm the only motherfucker that's gonna tell y'all the truth, bro. I'm not just gonna shoot you the shit you want to hear. I can't do it. I'll be irresponsible. Go ahead and get you a white woman. Go ahead and get you an Asian woman. Go ahead and get you a Latina. All right, nigga. All right, cool. Yeah, you might be the motherfucking 30%, my nigga. But more likely than not, no. If you live in certain motherfucking areas, nigga, I can tell you this. You're not forgetting no motherfucking Asian in no goddamn Tupelo, Mississippi. You're not finna get no Asian in motherfucking Birmingham, Alabama. If you get a Latina, you ain't finna get no Latina. You might get you a Hispanic. You might get you a Mexican. Even understanding the demographics and the possibilities in a lot of this shit. That's what I'm saying. Y'all just love, you know what I mean? Y'all love niggas lying to you. Hey, brother, good. Hey, and I hope, brother, I wish you the best. I really wish you the best. Hey, everybody can't be like my nigga Prime, bro. This nigga live in Hawaii. And he married, he out the game, but you know what I'm saying? If you live in Hawaii, nigga, hey, talk your shit, my nigga. You live in fucking Hawaii. You got a motherfucking, what they call that shit, a charcuterie board, nigga. You got a charcuterie board, nigga. You got a motherfucking buffet of hoes. But nigga, knowing that we know the vast majority of niggas live in the South with an F, okay? No, nigga. You is not finna motherfucking find your motherfucking Asian fine shit, nigga. You're not finna find that thick ass, cute, non-flat face Asian, okay? That like niggas like that. No, you're not finna do it. Come on, bro. Y'all gotta stop lying to each other, dog. And it really, I'm not saying it bothers me, but it disappoints me, bro, when I see y'all doing this shit, bro. Of course, you want to hear what you want to hear, but at the same time, man, when I see niggas our age, bro, repeating this rhetoric and putting this rhetoric out here, y'all are worse than the fucking divestors, because at least bitches supposed to be delusional. Nigga, you ain't never approached the Asian woman in your fucking life. You out here talking about some good rice. The only motherfucking time you see motherfucking a Mexican is when you go to the motherfucking Mexican restaurant for Taco Tuesdays and tequila, nigga. What are we doing, bro? But again, like I said, I'm not discouraging you either way. I just say it's really stupid and it's immature and it's ridiculous to suggest that the majority of black men are ever going to fucking leave black women alone. This shit is stupid. If we look worse than the fucking divestors.
Primarily responsible for our beauty standards today. We're talking about who works in the field and who works in the house. We're also talking about rape, the rape of slaves to produce people who are known as mulattoes or mixed race. These standards of beauty travel. Eurocentric standards of beauty travel.
In the Dominican society and our culture, they have a phrase that's like mejorando la raza, advancing the Dominican population.
There we go. Hold on. That's it. Hold on. It was something de la raza or something. Yeah, something the race. But and again, listen. A lot of people forget, bro. Dominican Republic is a Caribbean country. Dominican DR is in the Caribbean, bro. The Caribbeans is heavy on that motherfucking colorism shit. Super heavy.
That's like mejorando la raza, advancing the Dominican population and making sure we're going into how they say the better. If you're lighter, you're bettering the race and you're bettering the island, versus if you're just being you.
I would get called the blackness. One joke that really stuck with me was like, oh, Edgar's so black that when he
Blanca Miento. They don't even got niggas in Argentina though. They don't got niggas in Argentina like that. Argentina, again, man, we gotta know the what's the name, man. Nobody, listen, Emperor. Oh shit, I just see who this is. All right, listen, bro. I'm not saying that. The Emperor, I'm not saying that. Understand that niggas can fuck whoever they want to fuck. My thing is making it seem like, and I'm not saying you should only. I never said that. Y'all gotta listen to what I'm saying. So please don't do that and change what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, what y'all niggas are trying to get niggas to do is impossible. To tell the majority of black men that you gotta leave black women alone is never going to track. It's never going to happen. You're not going to be able to convince, even on our side, you're not going to be able to convince enough of the women of other races to leave they men alone to come fuck with us. Y'all just saying crazy shit, bro. It's just wild. I ain't saying you got us. I didn't never say you needed to or you had to. That's never came out of my mouth. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying you can't get some other pussy. But what I'm saying is most niggas, and y'all niggas got to stop putting yourself in it. Stop personalizing. Most niggas are only going to be dealing with black women, bro. That's the only thing they even taking shots at. I'm telling you. Shout out to man Vet Life in the building with a 20 ball. Greatly appreciate you, brother. Thanks for saying this. Most brothers, including myself, would rather been with a black woman all day. Yes, my wife is Latina, but at the time I was single, she was the best choice rather than being with a sister with the same qualities. Shout out, bro. Ain't nothing but some money. Yeah, man, and that's what I'm saying. Shout out to what's the name? 2K. 2K said the same shit. 2K was like, hey man, I don't got a problem or issue with black women. Hell, I don't, he had a relationship with fuck black women, all this shit, so on and so forth. But if you are around that and you got a woman of another race that's clearly the best choice, why would you not choose that woman? As a man, bro, especially if you're gonna do the ultimate thing and marrying a woman, this is a business. I'm never going to shame a black man from fucking picking a non-black wife. Okay? If that woman was the best fucking choice that he had at the time, clearly, and it's working out for him. What can I say? Again, a black woman said this. Shout out to Sister George. Sister George said this. The only way to really get black women to start acting right and fucking doing what they got to do and competing for black men is for the best of the black men to leave black women alone and get with other women. The problem is it's never going to be enough. It's never going to be enough of us. I'm telling you, that's the problem. But that's the thing.
Leaves a car, the check engine light turns on. That was a reference to my skin being as dark as oil. I felt ugly being of a darker skin tone. So
Again, bro, this is what I'm saying. This brother right here, and this is a Haitian nigga. I can't listen to a Haitian nigga talk about being dark skinned or whatever, and me knowing that he don't understand, nigga, that's iron sharpening iron. To this day, bro, fucking Larry Booz. Shout out to Larry Booz. Me and Larry Booz is probably motherfucking dark skinned nigga number 1 and number 2 on any given day. Larry Booz was a fucking little short ass nigga, but he was funny as a motherfucker. Nigga, the roasting, joking, cracking, joasting, whatever you want to call it, nigga, those fucking lunch table fucking back and forth were legendary, nigga. Niggas talking about 2 niggas that's dark as shit, talking about how dark as shit the niggas was. Bro, that helped build my confidence. A bitch can't tell me shit about me being black as this and black as that and making me feel bad about it. Bitch, I know you like this shit, bitch, and if you don't, I know a bitch that do. Fuck is you saying? Okay, I'm dark, and so what? Niggas don't even understand, like I said, that whole thing, the culture. We talk about culture so much, but niggas don't even understand. Way before everything was bullying, nigga, we just joking each other. You talking shit. That's the way you get confident. How the hell you think you had motherfucking Biggie talking about black and ugly as ever? However, a big ugly ass fat nigga, he ain't give a fuck. At the end of the day, somebody gonna like this shit. What Miss Pearly say? Don't worry about it, bitch. I know somebody like it. An old bitch with a mustache. It's a nigga somewhere trying to get that pussy. She ain't lie. Once you figure that out as a person, that, hey, man, listen, everybody ain't got to like me. Just the person that's for me got to like me. Fuck this shit. Bitch, if you don't like me, I'm going to move on to the next one. Shoot, keep shooting until I come across a bitch that like me and I like her. What are we doing? But again, he's coming from a culture, Haiti, to where, again, light is right.
I tried to gel my hair, or I started listening to scare punk music. So I tried culturally to lighten myself, if that makes sense.
I went on a trip to Korea with my mom. Some woman walked up to my mom and she asked, "Why is your daughter so dark? In Korea, you have to be pale," and I almost felt like a foreigner and not so much Korean anymore.
When we turn off the lights, they say, "Oh, Salorn, where did you go?" Or, "Oh, you're really pretty for a dark-skinned girl." Are you saying that my race?
More cap, bro. Stop. Nobody's saying that shit, bro. I don't. Again, somebody said that shit to me a while back, and I'm like, come on, girl, stop. No grown man is saying the whole put pretty for a dark-skinned girl shit. That shit, come on, stop. No, niggas is not saying that, bro. Niggas is not saying that, especially niggas that's trying to fuck something. You're not finna ditch the bitch in the motherfucking process of trying to get the pussy. Come on, bro, stop. Y'all gotta stop this. Some of these things I just hate, bro, just to test me, because it's just like I seen this shit happen in real time, but then a woman turn around and retell the shit in a fucked up way. No, this nigga was on your ass. He never say about no pretty as a dark skin for a dark skin girl. He called you all kinds of chocolate and dark and lovelies and all kinds of other shit. Nigga used every motherfucking line he could in complimenting you on your darkness. He never made it a negative, but you turned it into that because, again, I keep telling y'all, triple I syndrome. American dark-skinned women have an intrinsic inferiority and insecurity complex, bro. I don't know how or why. They don't find themselves beautiful. And a woman that never finds herself beautiful, bro, is never going to be beautiful. She's just not. She's never going to be confident.
And just the fact that I am Black, is that not attractive in general?
I remembered one time that I wanted to be an angel in a parade. At that time, they were like kind of racist, you know, they didn't like Black people to be angels. And my mommy got kind of freaked out. She was going like, please don't, you cannot be an angel because they're going to laugh at you. I said, but mommy, I am an angel. And finally, I was an angel. And I was the only Black angel walking in the street. And my mommy was so proud about it. And I was proud too.
My mom started buying me a cream called Fair & Lovely. I was in 3rd grade when I started using bleaching creams. And the whole general idea was, if I'm lighter, I'll have a better life. I'll find somebody that's gonna love me.
Again, man, these are foreign concepts. These are not American Black people. These are all people coming from cultures that have caste systems. So when you try to fucking put this on American Black people, bro, it does not fit. What's the name? Ben told y'all, fucking dark skin, gold teeth. Man, you know we in now. Dark skin niggas been in since the fucking early 90s, bro. And even when the light skinned niggas was in, it wasn't motherfucking colorism. It was just that's all the niggas that was cool and popping at the time. All the niggas that didn't mind getting a motherfucking Jerry curl and dressing in a fucking romper were light skinned niggas. Okay? Prince, light-skinned nigga. Michael Jackson used to be dark, but when at his height, light-skinned nigga. Hell, name some more of them. Ronald Isley. He was kind of a brown-skinned nigga, but he always had that motherfucking that perm in his hair. Okay? Yeah, what are we saying, man? That's what I'm saying. What are we doing? And then, like you said, the 90s hit and the culture changed it. The culture changes it. Jabars, the prettiest niggas pause in history. The bars, El DeBarge is like the literal fucking definition of pretty ass light skinned niggas. A whole family. And them niggas was some kind of what the fuck they is? Puerto Rican or whatever. What are they? What are the DeBarges? White and whatever. They got a little bit of nigga in them. We was born in this shit, bro. All the dark skin jokes. And then, like you said, motherfucking, you had Morris Chestnut, Wesley Snipes, Denzel Washington, and most importantly, Michael Jeffrey fucking Jordan. Michael Jordan made dark skinned niggas. Niggas give credit to everybody, but the king of dark skinned niggas that made the shift was Michael Jeffrey fucking Jordan, nigga. Along with bald head niggas. Okay? Yeah, a teaspoon of nigga. Ain't no pause. Oh, the bars was mixed. Yeah, that was crazy. Hold on, the boys? I know it was the girl. Was it Bunny the barge? He was fucking the sons? Jesus Christ. My mom's Caribbean. As a kid, she told me to have kids with a white or light-skinned girl and don't bring home no nappy hair girl. Yeah, I know, bro. Like I said, that's in their culture, man. Yeah, Eddie Murphy too. Eddie Murphy definitely helped. Eddie Murphy was a big one too. Eddie Murphy was the biggest fucking movie star. Eddie Murphy was way before Denzel popped off, before Wesley Snipes popped off. Eddie Murphy had the comedy shit going, and Eddie Murphy was the fucking the movie nigga. People forget about that. I'm glad you said that. Shout out to Karate Chop. Eddie Murphy, nigga. Yeah, bro. It was just all of the fandom and all of the fame just shifted. The most entertaining, the most talented people were dark-skinned men. And it's been that way ever since. I told you, hey, man, and nigga, I was a little scared in 2016. I was a little scared in 2016, nigga. Light-skinned niggas, y'all had us shook. I ain't gonna lie. 2016, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Chris Brown, and Drake, and J. Cole. Hey, man, I was a little worried, bro. I was a little worried. I was like, hey, man, hey. This is why I can never fully hate on LeBron, man. Had motherfucking Steph Curry and Klay Thompson won that motherfucking championship on that 73-9 season. Hey, man, I think the light-skinned niggas might have took it back over, man. LeBron saved us. LeBron saved us, bro. No, Bernie Mac was funny, but Bernie Mac was never on that level, man. Again, like I said, we gotta like Bernie Mac never reached the level of Eddie Murphy, dog. Ever. And that's no disrespect. Bernie Mac is in my top 3 comics of all time, but he never reached the level of Eddie Murphy, bro. I think we because we're so overwhelmed and we're so flooded with content nowadays in movies and shit, we forget how it was before, before Tubi. I'll just say that. Now, it had nothing to do with Bernie not selling out, bro. It had nothing to do with that. He just didn't have that. He did not have that power, dog. He was a support character for a reason. Until what? He didn't become a focal point until the Kings of Comedy. Bernie Mac didn't start getting leading roles in movies until after the Kings of Comedy and the Bernie Mac show. And even that was, few and far in between. Everything else, he was a supporting role. He was funny as fuck. I'm not saying that he was not funny, but even still with that, listen, in a lot of his roles, Eddie Murphy gave him breaks and shit. So what are we talking about? Tupac was another big one. Shout out to Fireproof. Tupac was another big one.
There would still be light and dark patches on my body and my face. It's painful, it would hurt, and I started breaking out in like bad rashes, and no one said anything. I had to stop it myself.
How do we fix this? We think critically about colorism.
Yeah, actually, is this the girl that did the this the author that did the hold on, let me see. Post-traumatic slave syndrome author. Is this Joy DeGruy? Dr. Joy DeGruy. Is that who? I think that's who this is. That's Dr. Joy DeGruy, right? Is this her or no? I can't tell if that's her. I think it's her, but I can't really tell. No, that's not true at all. That's not true at all. He was definitely Blade was late, bro. That's the reason why he got the lead for Blade. He had been in Mo Better Blues. He was in New Jack City before Blade, bro. What you talking about, brother? Ephraim, what did you talking about, fam? New Jack City is one of the biggest fucking black movies of all time. You could argue. If we talking hood movies, black hood movies, New Jack City, you can say New Jack City is bigger than Boys in the Hood. What are we talking about, bro? That's why I say we be forgetting shit, bro. We literally be forgetting shit. Yeah, bro. What we talk? Yeah, man. What we talking about, bro? Yeah, Blade was like damn near almost close to 2000s. That nigga, yes, white man can't jump everything. What are we saying, bro? Yeah, bro. We gotta chill. We gotta chill, man. Yeah, we gotta chill, bro. No, the fuck they didn't, nigga. Listen, listen. Do the knowledge, nigga. Listen, I don't give a fuck how fucking much that the Onyx had fucking bald heads and shit or whatever. Nobody cared till Michael Jordan motherfucking finally let that hair go, my nigga. When Mike did that shit, yeah, DMX, hey, that's another big one too. Applause. DMX again, bro. Name celebrities that darken their skin because I can name so many ones that lighten it. It's delusional to think the words respect darker skin. Again, brother, I already know whoever you are, you're a fucking troll because you got some dog in your profile, but I've just done it. The fuck are you talking about? The most famous the most famous athlete of all times, without a doubt. Okay, the most famous athlete in the world, the athlete that's responsible for every other athlete, regardless of sport, being able to market themselves. Michael Jeffrey Jordan is the most popular, fucking most noticeable name in sports in history. Stop playing with me, dog. Stop. You niggas just need to shut the fuck up. Y'all starting to piss me off. Shout out to Prime in the building. BABGA1 Day 1 in the building, brother. Greatly appreciate you. I've noticed that on Twitter and IG, a lot of dark-skinned black women try to make dark-skinned black women less appealing to other women for dark-skinned black men, excuse me. Yes, of course, I told you, listen. Ain't nothing but some money. Prime, other women are starting to see the motherfucking dirty-ass game that black women play. Black women purposely, okay, aided in the motherfucking demolition and degradation of the image of the black man, so the black man wouldn't have nowhere other to go than black women. And this is why you're seeing this motherfucking jump now of black men dating out and dealing with races of other women, because all black women said, and bitches still saying it to this day. This psycho ass Keto Rose bitch is putting this motherfucking rhetoric out here that black are here killing and abusing and hurting. No, bitch, shut up. Shut the fuck up, bro. I'm sick of this shit. Black women have purposely, remember y'all, color purple. Listen, people did not have a real connection with, black people outside of, especially outside of the country, but even in the country, if you didn't live around a whole bunch of black people, the images that were put out about the black man, especially the dark-skinned black man, was always negative. He was abusive, he was a criminal, he was aggressive, he was violent. Right? Think about it. They didn't even let the light-skinned dude ever be the bad guy. Name me a fucking black movie where the light-skinned guy is the bad guy. Can't do it. Cannot do it.
We think about where it began and where it begins and ends with us.
I think change starts with providing more diversity, providing more examples of people that look like you.
If you look at telenovelas, they usually cast the dark-skinned person as the villain. And if you never met a Latino
Meteor Man. Was that? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, good point. You know what? Hold on. I'm five. Hold on. Red was the bad guy? Was he a bad guy though? Was Terrence Howard a bad guy? I don't think Terrence Howard was a bad guy in that movie. Ricochet? I don't know what Ricochet is. I don't remember that movie from Ice-T. Ice-T was always a fucking hero. Or at the very least, an anti-villain. I mean, or anti-hero or some shit. But y'all get what we saying. He said, can pimps be good guys? Yeah, hell yeah, shit. Yeah, hey, listen. New York Undercover? I'm trying to remember that. The show or the movie? They had a movie called New York Undercover? Michael Ealy. Hey, listen. That shit right there. That scene right there, I couldn't believe motherfucking Tyler Perry even allowed that shit. Cause that scene was, hey, For Color Girls is a fucked up ass movie, bro. Okay. Shout out to Skinny for the membership message. Appreciate you, bro. Ain't nothing but some money. The red was Suge Knight before Suge Knight. Yeah. Yeah, man. Let me get these motherfucking weirdos out of here. Because all these people talking is not niggas. Caribbean motherfuckers. So now black women are celebrating, man, hard, super hard, because let me see. Where is it? We gotta show it. Oh shit, hold on. Here we go. So now the winner, and I think it's 2 things in a row, right? The winner 2 times in a row is a white dude and a black woman, right? Is that correct? Because what was the girl the last time? Olandria or something? Olandria? Listen, and Prime, they mad about that. This woman, listen, this girl is woo. Woo. Listen, man. I listen. Woo. She's skinny, but woo. But again, all that matters is fucking she dark. All that matters is she's a dark-skinned woman. That's all that matters. Okay? Yeah, man, of course. And again, the black woman's motherfucking goal in life is to be with a white man. All this motherfucking most loyal shit. No, baby, you're not the most loyal. You just don't have that option. And I think, like they saying, this CIA is up 1,000 point shit. This is very, very true, because this is just pushing the delusion to black women. Because again, black women are the most susceptible to media. Okay. Well, yeah, you know that, bro. You know that. Okay. Black women's ultimate thing, and this is why black women have such a fucking beef with white women. I told y'all, black women have been mad at black men since the beginning of fucking, slavery and so on and so forth. And they blamed us for being fucking enslaved right along with them, but somehow, some way, not being the motherfucking overthrow a whole country, a whole government in a foreign land. So they blame niggas and say niggas are the white man this and the white man that and the white man, the white man, the white man. Y'all can't beat the white man. Y'all want to compete with us. Well, which is it? You can't have it both ways, shorty. You can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. Yeah, of course. And again, man, this is all media, bro. None of this shit is fucking, But this guy right here, right? This white dude said some shit. And a whole bunch of black women got up in an uproar, of course, because the white boy dared say this shit.
Would I ever date a black girl? I mean, yeah. But see, like, my taste in black women is a little bit more refined than the average black woman you find nowadays. Like, I like the Lauryn Hill type of black women, the Pam Grier or the Tisha Campbell kind of black women. Like, why is it every time I walk through a mall or I walk into a convenience store, all the women there look like Glorilla or Sexy Red? It's like those women just look like science experiments from the CIA meant to destroy the black community. So, like,
if white people are saying this, and everybody's jumping over that part, right, to where a white man can see that, hey, man, this over ghettoized, this overly fucking ratchet look seems to be something that's contrived to steer young black women into a look that will be unappealing to everybody outside of the black community. Again, you niggas don't understand just how deep this shit goes, because at the women, okay, control the culture because the men always want access to the women. Okay? She that holds the pussy holds the gold, nigga. She that holds the pussy holds the gold. And furthermore, black men are fucking is the most fucking feminist minded, matriarchal, and woman fucking pleasing motherfuckers on the planet, because that's how we're raised. That's how the culture goes. So to give black women that amount of fucking influence, bro, right? And then keep the cycle going by putting these women out here in these images. This is why they saying that 90s fine shit, bro. Listen, man, bro. And of course, they had weave and extensions and things or whatever, but you still had women with natural hair, right? It wasn't no motherfucking BBLs. It wasn't none of these crazy ass motherfucking eyelashes and shit, right? When it was even Baps. Baps was a fucking parody. Put a one in the chat if y'all remember Baps, man. Put a one in the chat if y'all remember Baps. And RIP, that lady, the dark-skinned girl, died. Shout out to her, man. RIP to her. She died, I think, within the last couple of years. Baps was a fucking parody about ghetto, ratchet ass fucking black women, right? You know what I'm saying? Long nails, gold teeth, weave, wigs, ratchet attitude. That's what it was supposed to be, right? And then like a humanizing of it and understanding that, you know, but that BAP shit still had its place, right? It was limitations. Now, bro, y'all done went from motherfucking BAPs to looking like motherfucking RuPaul. Y'all literally out here looking like the motherfucking Transformers, man. Y'all don't even understand this shit. Shout out to a man Prime VA again for another 5. Notice that they aren't complaining about the age gap, but said Michael B. Jordan was too old for Lori Harvey. Oh, buddy, older than her? I don't even know. How old is her? That girl does look really young.
You're saying that, hey man, do you think like Glorilla sexy? Hell no. Now, if you got me a girl that looked like Patrice Rushen, then all day, every day, let's get it cracking. But I'm not gonna curse my children with a mother that goes, ski, phone them. Ain't no way, just ain't no way. The other thing too is the disgusting hair, colored hair they have nowadays. Whatever happened to afros and looking like you're Garnet from Steven Universe? Now they all got like red hair with green highlights. Like, look at Kanye West's daughter. It's like, baby girl, you do not need aquamarine hair to make yourself look beautiful. You are beautiful the way you already were born. I don't need no girl to look like Hasanu Miku. Oh my gosh, bro. What?
And yeah, man, black women had a lot to say, bro. A lot to say in replies to this white boy. Because again, the white man's motherfucking opinion matters more than any niggas, all niggas combined. And then we got this shit going. So while you niggas out here scared to even like a light-skinned woman, this is shit that black women doing.
So y'all mean to tell me this ain't no black man? Look at the nose, look at the lips, look at the stature, the athletic ability. Y'all mean to tell me this man is not black? When I first seen this man on the screen, I thought, black man. First thing I thought. And I know you may say, Amanda, he has blonde hair, he has white skin, but black people come from all sort of variants.
Y'all see this shit, man? Okay? Y'all see this shit? Why you scared to even, you know, show your love for light-skinned fucking black women? Okay? Light-skinned, not mixed. You got a black woman out here claiming that they clear Caucasian, like one of the originals. This nigga was made out of a motherfucking, you know, funny mustache man camp. All right?
I think this is a black man. I may stand corrected. I may be wrong. But in my mind, this is a black man. So y'all mean to tell me this ain't a black?
Again, man, look, why you niggas out here, bro? And that's why I say, I'm not, listen, I'm not your enemy. My peoples. Listen, till you hate Keisha niggas, I'm not your enemy, bro. Hate Keisha all you want, bro. I'm just saying, don't fucking try to make it seem like it's something wrong with me because I don't hate Keisha with you. Okay? Because I refuse to motherfucking go out here and chase down Ling Ling and motherfucking Maria and whatever. Okay? This is shit that black women doing, y'all. Okay? Shout out to Doug Will, man. 478 in the building. That dude like a whole Viking. Now he a black man. Ain't nothing but some money. According to black women, bro. According to black women, brother. So let's see, man. Dark-skinned black women that got back-to-back fucking Love Island titles. So let's see what they got going on, bro.
You know what I'm finding very interesting about the KC defenders as they're talking about colorism, y'all don't like black love, they rigged the vote, they rigged this and did that. So now that the tides are changing for dark-skinned black women in these TV shows, the tune seems to be changing because let's be honest, on these dating shows, black women, especially dark-skinned black women, are disrespected still, right? With Love Island, there's a different tune. With the other shows, when dark-skinned black men would come in, they would have their pick of the litter. Women would flock to them. They would not choose the black girl. They would not choose the dark-skinned black girl. And you guys, you know what do you guys say? It's a preference thing. It's a preference thing, right? Okay, so now all of a sudden, y'all thinking Casey's expecting colorism, which he wasn't. All of a sudden, oh, that's colorism. But you're not able to see it with the black.
This is another thing that got brought up too, right? So what you started understanding was just the detesting, okay, and the downright hatred that black women have for black men, bro. That was one of the biggest things that people were starting to talk about on this show, and to see how the black women on the show want absolutely nothing to do with the dark skinned nigga. They want either the white boy or the light boy. White boy or light boy. Okay? And we don't give a fuck. We don't care. Because at the end of the day, nigga, we fucking. Listen, once you come to a certain amount of living on this planet and understanding, at the end of the day, bro, we all fucking the same women, bro. Okay? We all fucking the same women. That's across the board. If you think that you just oh so great and whatever, and you think that this bitch just a motherfucking 8, 9 or dime ain't fucked a motherfucking troglodyte ass nigga with a bag, you're lying to yourself, dog. You're lying. She done went up to that motherfucking hotel room, okay, sucked and fucked, swallowed and everything, okay, for the bag, bro. More likely than not. A lot of those women, I won't say most, but a significant portion, 49% of your 8, 9s and 9s, bro, she done did something strange for a piece of change. With a nigga that looks very strange, I promise you. Because again, at the end of the day, a woman says, she looks down at her pussy and said, hey, how many niggas we don't fuck for free? Huh? How many niggas have we fucked for absolutely free? How many niggas we don't fuck for free? We ain't even get to come, nothing. You know what? Fuck it. This nigga offering 10 bands. 10 bands? Fuck yeah. Hey. He only gonna last 5 minutes anyway. Why not? That's the fucking world we live in, bro. Especially now. Tricking is at an all-time motherfucking high. Hoeing is at an all-time high. Bitches don't gotta go out on a blade. You understand this? Women don't even have to fucking risk their safety, and they don't gotta deal with pimps. They just go out here and put up a social media page, shake their ass, shake their titties, you know, and put their motherfucking, you know, contact information in bio or leave the fucking DMs open and wait to hit the lottery. Well, back to this shit. Now we shitting on dark skinned niggas because again, people outside of the black community are starting to see the shit that black men have to put up with. That's the conversation that motherfuckers really don't want to have. Okay. People outside of the black community are starting to see how black women treat black men, bro, through this fucking show and through these conversations about it.
Dark-skinned black women, right? Now that these black men are not seeming to be most desired on these TV shows, and the dark-skinned girls, they're getting chosen by men that society seems as, you know, above everybody else, right? And they're getting treated right. Last year, Olandria and Nick. This year, we have Anaya and Carl. This year, we have also Trinity, Brinity. Let me just say Brinity. The tune is changing. It's all of a sudden colorism. It's all of a sudden they don't want black love. It's all of a sudden poor black men. And that's not to say dark-skinned black men don't experience colorism. They do. And at the same time, we have to be very honest about colorism within the black community. The dark-skinned black man within the community, he's up here. He is the most desired when it comes to romantic partners. And he's also the most protected over women and children.
What? What is this bird saying? What's this fucking bird saying? The nigga that's called motherfucking gay and down low the most, dark-skinned niggas. The niggas that get the most fucking gay allegations, dark-skinned niggas. Why? Because, unfortunately, dark-skinned niggas, you know, are the majority. So being that dark-skinned niggas are the majority, a lot of these quote-unquote DL niggas, who, again, are gay niggas that are pretending to be straight, Dwight Howard, and possibly, allegedly, Stephon Diggs. A new nigga that came out and accused Stephon Diggs, Lord. And now, remember, I listen. Again, man. I defended Dwight Howard when that brotherfucker said, oh, yeah, I'm fucking on Dwight Howard. Right? Pause. Super pause. Wow. I'm quoting what he said, right? Niggas was defending Dwight Howard. Hey, man, ain't no way, man. No, hell no. Dwight Howard got fucking 5 baby mamas. Dwight Howard fucking these hoes. Everybody know Dwight Howard fucking these hoes, man. Dwight Howard like pussy, man. Hell no. Not no pussy. No. But then you got to think about it, man. Why would a nigga claim that a nigga fucking him if he really ain't? Specifically a name, putting a name on the shit. Now I ain't saying like, you know, brotherfuckers don't lie for clout or so on and so, but what we come to find out is even when what was the motherfucking name? The original fucking Decepticon, Sydney, whoever, right? That motherfucker was exposing niggas, and every nigga that motherfucker exposed, come to find out, hey, that's what they was doing. They knew, we just didn't know. Chingy was a lie.
So that colorism trope.
So the Chingy shit was the one thing where Chingy got fucked over. And that person came out and actually said it was fucked up. They did Chingy that way. And they took it, and Chingy just took a picture with him and didn't know who the fuck they was or what the fuck they was. And that motherfucker let niggas run the story up for that one. So that was just super duper fucked up. But well, nah, hey, listen, man, I'm doing Don't Hit Your Pussy Limit part 2 or part 3. Niggas hit their pussy limit, bro. I'm telling you, hey man, you can't nigga, you gotta take some breaks off from fucking, nigga. If you're doing so much fucking the way you getting tired of pussy, my nigga, hey, you need to back off. Okay, put the dick up, my nigga. Okay, you need to go on a motherfucking, what they call it? Semen retention journey. If you ever get to the point, my nigga, where you getting so much pussy, man, I'm tired of this pussy. Please, my nigga. Okay? All right, start your celibacy and fucking and sperm retention that instant. Okay? Because you're getting too close to your pussy limit, my nigga. You're getting too close. Hey, please. Please.
It did not even land when you guys threw it at Anaya. Because when she had the chance to actually be a colorist, she had a man, she had Carl, but she said, no, I'm choosing Casey, the dark-skinned black man. So where's the colorism in that? I think y'all are just getting upset. The black men don't seem to be doing as well as they used to in other TV shows, dating shows. They used to have the pick of the litter. Now, the dark-skinned black women, the black women are the ones that are wanted. And not only just wanted, they're actually being treated correctly. And they don't disrespect them. And on these shows, when you guys do pick a dark-skinned black woman, what do? You disrespect her. Just like how Casey disrespected Anaya. But I think it's just funny how all of a sudden black men want to talk about colorism. But when black women were talking about it, you guys, it's a preference thing, it's a preference thing, it's a preference. And the colorism conversation, again, does not even apply here. I think it's just very, very interesting.
The most colorist women on the planet, okay, or in the black community are dark-skinned black women. The people that complain about colorism and keep colorism topics going are dark-skinned black women. Can we stop the cap, bro? Links in the chat if y'all want to come up. I wouldn't go that far, brother. I don't think 500 is the limit. I think 500 in a lifetime is you know, substantial. But a lot of niggas, bro, they get bored. A lot of niggas get bored, man. I'm telling you, it's crazy. So whatever your motherfucking, you know, whatever your fuck number or freak number is, nigga, stay below it. Okay?
With Trinity bringing up the fact that this is all black women in the Love Island finale, I do have to bring something up. And I know I'm a blonde white woman. I know it's going to be said in the comments. And if this is the only video that comes up for you, whatever vibe you think is wrong. And you can go look on my page for the real vibes. Okay? But I will say, it's amazing, you know, to have black representation and have all black women. And that's amazing. Is that why you guys hated Kenzie so much? Because the amount of videos I have seen since Kenzie has been kicked off is like, yay, we did it, we did it. What did you do? Why were some of you so pressed about the core four, even though core four usually stands for the core four that started the show, which would be Kenzie and not Kata. But y'all hated Kenzie from the jump, from the jump. You hated Kenzie. You made fun of Jen. And then, were there any other white women? Are we, because I'm not going to include Jaden because she barely existed. It feels forced to me at this.
Basically what she's saying, bro, just like y'all talk about the NFL is rigged and the NBA is rigged. They rigging these fucking shows, bro. Black people, that's another big thing too, dog. Black men are already doing this thing or whatever, right? To where we have the option and the ability to fucking you know, deal with women of other races at least twice the rate that black women do, right? So now they're trying to push this thing because motherfuckers see all this shit that black women talking about their desirability when it comes to white men and men of other races. But the problem is, right, the ground floor and the shit that the white boys say on Twitter for real, you can't get around that, right? If you ever want to see some of the most disrespectful, diabolical shit that black women could ever hear, bro, just, oh my God, bro. And again, I don't even celebrate. I'm not celebrating this shit by any means. But bro, if you listen, I've never heard a white woman, a Asian woman, or any woman just speak so motherfucking grotesquely about black men the way that white boys talk about black women, bro. Just think of the most disgusting, diabolical shit you can say and multiply it times infinity, my nigga. Crazy. Okay.
Point where I said in another video, it's interesting to me that there's no TT and Casey, which is a dark-skinned couple, and then there's no white couple. And it feels like it's become a thing of we're not voting for love and voting for connection and voting for what Love Island represents. We're choosing our core four, and that's who we're voting for no matter what, no matter if they deserve to be here. Like, even Carl being brought back was because Anaya was in the core four and they had to save her. Casey and TT were out because they changed the voting format for the core four to make it to the top four. I've never seen anything like this. The only thing close was PPG. And I feel like we're really losing the plot here. Because why did you hate Kenzie so much? Why did you hate her so much? Tell me. Why did you hate KC so much? Because let's talk about it. There's no white woman in the finale, and there's no black man in the finale.
And that's how black women want it. White women are being, and again, this is a non-racist white woman. She pretty much saying, hey, she cool with, you know, all these different things and so on and so forth. But even the white women are seeing, oh shit, black women want white boys this fucking bad, as to where they would just talk shit and disrespect black men and celebrate. Again, chat participation. What show proved this to us, y'all? What, about 10 years ago at this point? What show let us know, y'all, that this is the shit that black women been on? And us that at this age, bro, we know for sure. Put the answer in the chat, man. What show let us know that black women been on this shit? There you go. Scandal let you know any and everything you needed to know about black women's desirability for motherfucking white men. Right? And I'm gonna say this again. It was that deep. I remember saying this shit, bro. That's the first show I ever seen to where there were scandal watch parties, live scandal watch parties on Facebook at the time. And black women just cheering. And I had the motherfucking audacity at the time to say, like, well, hold on, y'all celebrating this? Kerry Washington, fucking just beautiful, man. Beautiful. Okay? Beautiful fucking black woman. Kerry Washington. Beautiful as a motherfucker. So they picked up a beautiful black woman for the role. They made her pretty much like the most powerful fucking woman in the world. She was beautiful. She was intelligent. She had networks. She had connections. All these different things. And they reduced her to the motherfucking side piece of the president. And what really got me is when the motherfucking president snatched that bitch in the motherfucking janitor's closet and hit her from the bike. Again, black women were celebrating a black woman, highly attractive, highly intelligent, highly connected, getting snatched in a broom closet and hit from the bike. That's when I knew, bro. Hey, man, nigga, we are not in Kansas anymore. We're not in Kansas anymore, man. That's when I knew this shit was just, whew. You think this stems from slavery or propaganda? What you mean? What stems from slavery or propaganda? Their desire for white men. Yep. Shout out Halle Berry's first fucking Oscar. Her getting hit from the bike from ugly ass fucking Billy Bob Thornton. Make me feel good. Make me feel good. Make me feel good. Make me feel good. Her first time getting, I was thinking that was her first nude role before even Swordfish, right? Because the other one was Swordfish. She did Monsters Ball before Swordfish, right? Let me see. Did Halle Berry do Monsters Ball before Swordfish? No, Swordfish was first. Okay, so she let them titties out in Swordfish in 2001. Monsters Ball was when? 2002. Okay. Yeah, we mentioned that too. Bluff City Nerd. Shout out, bro. Yeah, her biggest accomplishment, man, was being a side chick to a powerful white man. Black women were happy about that. They just recently, I think either earlier this year or late last year, they got back together and they took a picture together. The actor that played the president in Kerry Washington, black women went fucking crazy, bro. They went bananas. They went crazy. Psychological warfare is real, man. All war starts psychologically. People don't even understand or notice that shit. That's why PR is so important. War starts psychologically, bro.
Okay. That's it. That's all. This is again why I'm going back to Love Island UK. Because it's actually about the show. There's not this cult, highly political, racially driven fan base. It's just who's got the best couple.
And what it's telling you is this. So I guess they talking about voting formats and shit. Black women are fucking voting heavily for this fucking show. Black women are tuning in. They casting votes. They creating motherfucking shadow emails and shit. Oh shit. Hold on, brother. I got you. Got you. Yo, what up?
Yo, what's up? You right?
I can't complain. What's going on with you, brother?
Yeah, not bad. Just wanted to talk about a topic.
Sure, go right ahead.
I mean, I think when it comes to the topic, see all those white men and black women together, coming from obviously a black British perspective, because obviously I'm not black American, I'm black British third generation. So I'm basically the equivalent of a foundational black American, but I'm of Caribbean descent and I respect black Americans. What I want to say is that what you see on Love Island, you see that a lot over here, because obviously we know the UK built America as a white country, right? And America largely is owned by white people. What you need to understand is, and what I've realized is, black women, right? They will treat a white man better than a black man, and a lot of them deep down inside, they know that this is the only life that they've got, and therefore they have a goal, a dream of having a biracial child, a mixed race child. The reason why is because that child that they bring into the world, yeah, will basically eliminate all of their insecurities, because when they look at that child, they'll basically see a white child. So that's why a lot of these black girls, yeah, they will have a kid with the whitest guy, whitest guy possible, the whitest guy they could possibly have a kid with, so that they can have the whitest kid possible. And then when they do get with a white guy, I don't know what it is, but they just love that straight hair, the blue eyes, the aura of the white guy, because a lot of them hate themselves, do you understand? And they don't really want a black guy. They don't really want to put on for a black guy. We have to come with the money. We have to be street. We have to like treat them bad. But if we treat them how a white guy treats them, we get turned off and we get pushed aside. And then if we go with a white girl, we're nothing. You know what I mean? Like even me, for example, my accent.
Well, yeah. Let me ask you this, brother, because I know I don't think people understand you guys' dynamics over there, because the black community and population over there is extremely low. Y'all are like less than 5%, right? Yeah. So really, really low. So a lot of you guys, like I said, you guys have even more of a I guess like interracial opportunity, because just it's like 90+% of white people to black people. So what is the vibe, or I guess like the feel, when a black man is with a white woman versus vice versa over there?
Over here,
Yeah.
if I'm being honest, yeah, it's like it's great. It's a great feeling, like, because you need to understand, over here, the white people over here, they're real white people. They're not like the white people over in your country. You know what I mean? They're a bit contaminated. So the white people over here, they're a bit different. Their vibe is different. So when they really get with a black guy, a lot of the times it's very genuine. You know what I mean? It's like it can be very, very genuine. Like, even like, I work in London, I live in London. I walk the street, and obviously in London you have black people who are British, and they're maybe from Sweden or whatever. I look at these black guys with their white girlfriends. These are blonde white girls. The girl likes the black guy. She does. You can see it in her eyes. She really likes him. She submits to him. Do you understand? She worships him. But then when I see the opposite, when I see the black man with the black woman over here, yeah, this is a black woman who's really only just with him, yeah, because he's got money, or because he's it's weird, like, it don't look right. It's just like something weird is going on. You know what I mean? Like, something odd is going on. And then when I see the black woman with a white man, yeah, she looks at that white man like he's a god, like he's some white angel or something, and he's giving her this mixed race kid. And I just find that horrible to look at. You know what I mean? I see that a lot of the times, and this is why a lot of the black girls over here, they go, especially the dark skinned ones, they're going for the white girls, because they know they can get the white girl over here. Because over here, there's not a lot of us, so we stand out. Whereas in America, we don't really stand out like that. Like, the white women in America, he's black, whatever. Like, they're used to us, but over here, they're not used to us. So we're able to kind of dominate them in a way where they're going to be submissive to us. And a lot of them are, like, Swedish, English girls, Irish girls. They want a black guy. So we're winning over here. You know what I mean? We're winning.
Yeah, okay. And that's I think that's the thing, like she said, I think that's why she's saying um the racial thing or whatnot over there in the UK is a lot more I don't want to say balanced or fair, but it's just like, more common, and it's seen as a bigger deal over there, because like you said, it's you have a lot more mixed race couples because of the big difference, right? So you guys, and a lot of you guys just are, like, by nature going to be, like, of course, African descent, but then, like, European and so on and so forth, and mixed race couples that come from that situation. So I think just interracial dealings, or even, I guess, like, where international dealings are just far more common in Europe than they are in the States.
Yeah, well, like, in the UK, a lot of the white girls, it's either two choices. Is either they want a Caribbean black guy or African black guy. Because, as you might know, I mean, you seem like a smart guy. In England, you're either Caribbean black guy, like Jamaican or whatever. I'm Jamaican, but I'm born in England, yeah, ethnically, and I'm actually third generation British. So my grandparents were actually from England as well. So I'm kind of like the equivalent of an American. Then you have Africans. Obviously, Africans are not really third generation yet. They were the ones that came over last. So like, Nigerian guys are popular, Jamaican, Trinidad, Haitian, Ghanaian. So it's like, which one do you want? You know what I mean? So obviously, and at the same time, there are white girls that do like American black guys. I've seen some American black guys that have come over here. Not going to mention any names, and they've come over here to study and whatnot. And these girls are interested. You know what I mean? They are interested in the black American guys as well. You know what I mean? It's not just because of the culture, because it's African or Caribbean or whatever. It's just black. They just want a black guy, like a proper black guy. You know what I mean? Like, it's usually West African or Caribbean or African American, because those people are West Africans essentially. That's what they want. You know what I mean? They like the dark skin, the height, the deep voice, the muscles. You know what I mean? That's what they want, because they know there's a biological difference there. They don't really want a white guy, because that's boring these days. You know what I mean? And most white guys don't want a white girl that has a big bum or whatever. They want a skinny, scrawny girl, anorexic girl. So we can come in and we take advantage of that, because biologically we want a thicker, a curvier, slim, thick hourglass woman. That's what we're biologically programmed for. You know what I mean? And we take advantage of that.
Yeah, and like I said, y'all's bills over there, bro. Again, I I don't know, bro. The European build, bro, unless you talking like, I guess, like Scandinavian, like, you know, Switzerland, Norway, that shit or whatever. Y'all don't got the best builds of white women, dog. I'm sorry.
100%, 100%. You're absolutely right. And you want to know why? The reason why is because the white people over here, they, how can I say, they're not really mixed with anything.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
exactly. Yeah,
like,
that the original, like I said, the original. So like I say, it's no what's the name outside of that. So no, I agree. I agree. I'm aware. That's what. So like I said, once you get outside of like Norway, Sweden, Switzerland, or whatever, like the supermodel, the places where, you know, women are known to be supermodels, they get to be real few and far between, bro. You know, pretty faces, of course, but just a lot of curves, a curvature and shit. Yeah, you know, yeah, and that's what those dudes really go for. So that's another thing here, right? So for us, and they put the jacket on niggas to where, oh, y'all just want the fat white girls or whatever. Well, no, it's not just the fat white girls. White boys fuck with fat bitches too. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like when a white girl that's got a fat ass, a white boy, like you said, it's a, and you know, it's great. Shout out to you. It is a genetic thing. I don't think people understand that you have an archetype that you're naturally attracted to from your genetics and from your, like, you know what I'm saying, the things that you're drawn to. Because
yeah,
black women naturally have you know, more you know, fatter hip, bigger hips, wider hips, fatter asses, and so on and so forth. So of course, if you put that same trait on a different woman, you're gonna like those traits because, you know, it's still, even though it's different, it's an attractive trait that you look for.
100%. And I think, and I think like a lot of it, I will be honest, like I think there are a lot of black guys that just want something different as well. I think they are kind of like, I have met some black guys who not only have black women rejected them because maybe they want a certain type of black guy, or even a white guy, right? I've heard black girls from over here and in America and Canada say literally that the type is white boys, you know, and that's on the rise. And but at the same time, there's black guys that just want something different. They want someone that's got the body of a black girl, but maybe she's got a different hair texture or different complexion. You know what I mean? Or like what's just something different, because when you go for something different, when you got two different races, two different complexions, elements, biologies coming together, it creates some sort of synchronization because it's different, and that makes the attraction stronger, the interest stronger, the relationship stronger when you go for someone that's too similar sometimes. Because right now we're in unprecedented times of mixing. Mixing is at an all-time high. When you mix, when a black man and a white woman or a light-skinned woman or whatever mixes, it creates something that cannot be explained. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's another thing too. I don't think people understand. So women, as you were saying earlier, right, from a biological standpoint, women look at certain markers, you know, musculature, height. Those are big things that are subconscious psychological cues, excuse me, for women to be attracted to. So like you said, even with that, I don't think people understand a lot of the reasons why black men get the attention we get, and especially like I said for you guys over there, as to where, you know what I'm saying, where if in the same thing, because outside of the same, those Scandinavian things or whatever, you know, your fucking Germans, your Norwegians, your motherfuckers, your you know, motherfuckers that's what's those motherfuckers' bodies are horrible too, because the, of course, like Nordic motherfuckers, right? The Vikings type motherfuckers, like the dude I showed earlier, like the volleyball player, not
Yeah.
volleyball, I'm sorry, the soccer player, the football players, y'all call it, right? So those dudes are the same way, bro. Their genetics are just terrible. Just look at if you look at Ricky Hatton and what's the fucking dude, the Gypsy King guy, the tall
Tyson
motherfucker.
Fury.
Your Tyson Fury body is horrible, bro. He's never been like, you know, he's a hell of a boxer, extremely talented. But if you compare just physiques from him to a fucking, you know, Anthony Joshua or, you know, anybody else, bro, like you said, you know, it's just night and day.
100%. Yeah, like 100%. And that's where it is. And this is why, like, when I do see these black girls with these white boys, it is money. It really is money. It is a combination of money, a little bit of self-hate, because when we go for the white girl, it's not really self-hate because men and women are different. We're driven by attraction, we're driven by lust a lot of the times, but then we have logic behind that. women aren't necessarily with women. There's an ulterior motive. There's some sort of manipulation or opportunism, like, you know what I mean. And when you put that inside of a black woman going for a white girl, obviously it's not genuine. It's money, self-hate, racism, even, because they look at the white guys. Oh, he's the top guy. He's the pinnacle of society. I've got my white guy. I don't want these black boys anymore. I've got my mixed race boy, and he's gonna have a kid with a white person, whatever. And she's protected now. She don't feel protected with my black guy. You know, she might go to a restaurant, and because the white guy's there, they're gonna treat her better because she's with him. But if he went with a black boy, and I've experienced this as well when I've went out to places, right? Like even like with Latin American girls, and I was with a white guy. He introduced me to them, and because I'm obviously not white, and he's a ginger-haired, pale white boy, they weren't really looking at me. They weren't really giving me the time of day. I went into a bar and I got asked, "Do I work here?" Because I'm obviously black. Some American white lady asked me this. I told her, "No, I don't work here." So I can see why they're picking the white boy, but they just need to be honest about it. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, man, definitely. Like I said, I think that's the thing though. Self-hate. I don't use the self-hate rhetoric either. I don't like saying that, but I do think from a social status and as you said earlier, right? Black women as a whole internationally see white men as a position of power. So they put that above everything. 'Cause like you said, a woman is looking for security in most cases, outside of course, like, procreating, right? So if she's looking to procreate, she wants the most fucking dominant alpha, physically, physical prowess, all those different things, all of the looks and everything, right? But if she's just trying to make it through, right, and she wants the best possible outcome, she's willing to fucking sacrifice all the physical attributes and shit for security and, like you said, a lot of money.
100%. And even in England, yeah, where I live, because obviously I'm from London, obviously, and a lot of people don't really understand. There's a lot of places in England where it is just mainly just white people. There's a place, for example, called Bristol, places like that, which is not too far from London. I know loads of black girls that grew up there, and their whole school is white, and all their friends are white. These black girls, they feel very safe around white English people, and so what they do is they stick to that, and they live in like a white bubble, and that white bubble consists of white boys. Therefore, they're only interested in white boys. You would ask them, "Oh, do you like this black boy?" I'm not interested in a black boy. You know what I mean? In a little white English posh accent or whatever that she's developed, and then that's her. That's what she does, and that's what you see a lot over here, and I'm pretty sure it's similar over there.
Yeah, man. That's again, yeah, bro. Like I said, I appreciate you, brother, for giving this perspective, especially guys because it is and it's perfect because I guess I didn't know that this was like the American show. Like I said, I remember they was talking about the with Olandria girl or whatever from whatever. So now I guess they're trying to do the international thing and so on and so forth to see how what the ratings and things can do and the audience can expand depending on where they put it. So yeah, man, I definitely appreciate your perspective because black men around the world, uh especially like I said when you in more of a interracial mix, like African dudes are gonna, their experience is not gonna be the same like someone living in Europe or America because like you said, most people are African. Everything for them is the same. So, you know what I mean? A white girl here or there, the white people are the minorities. But yeah, especially in places where you have, black people as a minority. And I think UK has an even more unique thing because you get to see black men really, really have it their way. Because like you said, the rarer something is, the more appealing. And then too, when we start talk from a genetic standpoint, right? It's just so different. I'm trying to remember who you guys had back in the I don't know how old are you? You in your 30s or you younger?
Yeah, I just turned 30 yet.
All right, so yeah, you're a young cat, bro. But y'all had this cat back in the day, bro, that was an Olympian, and he was a fucking monster, track guy or whatever, right? All the black people are always like, the track people are always black. But yeah, man, like you said, just looking at them in comparison to like, whatever, if you have that guy walking around, he's gonna anytime he walks into a bar or whatever, you know what I'm saying, that walks down the fucking street, you know, all the women are turning their heads compared to just some motherfucking, you know, flat body ass white guy.
Are you talking about Usain Bolt?
No, not Bolt. No. This was back in the 90s, bro. Like he was a
Okay.
kid.
Yeah, we got a lot of athletes over here, and it is like if you look at, because you were like I'm pretty sure you might have known, like with the World Cup, England, like obviously we lost to Argentina, but if you look at the England team, a lot of the 70% of the players are black.
There he
Black
said
players.
Linford Christie. That's what I'm talking about right here. Shout out to Sunshine
Oh,
Rock.
Linford Christie. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. There's a lot of us a lot of us produce good athletes. Our football team, you know, we almost got into the World Cup final, you know, so we've got a lot of good players, and that partly is why, like, when the women look at our football team and look at all the black players like Jude Bellingham, Mark Rashford, and all them players, you know, even the French team that does push for interracial dating. It does make it easy, but it doesn't really push for people to really go for the white guys, in my opinion.
No, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, brother, I appreciate you for coming up, man, and giving some commentary, man. I greatly appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Yeah, man. Hey, if y'all want to hit the link, bro, and give your piece, by all means, go right ahead. Otherwise, man, you know what I'm saying? I'll let y'all go on about your day. At the end of the day, bro, this is what I'm saying, right? And what's been presented here, and clearly we can see now, is black women feel like they have a win, man. So again, let them have it. Listen, I want black women to be happy. Okay, I want black women to be happy. And you know what's crazy? You know how what's name was just making this argument, I think a couple of days ago, of how you want the racist people to be racist. Okay. I want the racist motherfucker. I want as many Chud the Builders as there can be. I don't want any doubt in my mind, okay, that you don't like niggas. Okay. All right. I don't want any doubt in my mind. I want you to motherfucking be almost brave enough and bold enough to call me niggas in my face. Okay. I say it almost for a reason because that's gonna come with consequence, right? But I want you to be almost that brave and bold. Okay. But definitely the way you say this shit out loud. So I know where you stand. So I know it's no question that you're not fucking with me, bro. Right? We need to have the same attitude. I don't want any black woman that sees Brad and Chad and a white man as her savior to do anything other than express that to the fullest. Okay? Live your life, baby. Okay? Tell your truth. Celebrate. Okay? Because that lets me know where the fuck you stand. And that lets me know at best you get dick, that's it. Brothers, do not rescue these failed swirler hoes. Okay? The reach back is real. The reach back is real. So if she out here motherfucking celebrating motherfucking Love Island right now, and these white boys, please understand, these white boys see this shit, so they finna listen. Oh yeah, I watched the Love Island. I thought it was wonderful. Want to suck my cock? I'm telling you. Oh yeah, I love Alandria. Love her. I've never been with a black girl before. You kind of remind me of her. I'm saying, man. I'm telling you, bro. Please understand what the fuck going on, bro. Please understand what the fuck going on. Right? And hey, listen, hey, this shit right here that made everybody shut up about Ashley. What was her name, y'all? Ashley what? It's mighty funny how the Ashley girl that everybody was so mad about, you know, going to Tanzania. I don't hear nothing about Ashley no more. Y'all right now talking about how, you know, white don't be hanging around them white folks. Don't be hanging around them white boys. Don't be the only motherfucking black person in the friend group. What black women doing? Literally, simultaneously. While black niggas out here being motherfucking Perry Mason and Matlock, Sherlock Holmes, right? Don't trust them white people. Black women are fucking celebrating, bro. This union. I'm just saying. Let these wonderful queens express themselves. Let them show their admiration and adoration for the white man. Let them do it. Encourage them. Because we need to know who they are. We need to know where they stand. And we need to know, if at all, if they had to fucking choose, if they could, who they choose. See, the thing is this, and I tell y'all this is why I say, again, shout out to the hate Keisha niggas, man. Do what you want to do. But what I know is the vast majority of niggas really want to be with a black woman. I think that still the majority of black women still want to be with a black man. But what I know is that if they had the chance with a white man, that would change. Black men stay the same regardless. Listen, you put some fine black shit, white shit, Asian shit, Hispanic shit in front of me. Listen. Okay? I need that motherfucking seasoning, nigga. You feel me? I need that seasoning, that Lowry's. All right? And then I know I can hit all that other shit later. But my first choice, that's me. Now, it could be different for you. But I know most black men are like me. That's what I know. I know most niggas is like me, bro. Black woman, though. And the sad part, again, like the brother was saying, shout out to the brother that came up here. They don't even, none of the requirements are the same for the white boys. The white boys ain't got to have no motherfucking riz. They ain't got to have no swag, no drip. They ain't got to have a motherfucking mouthpiece. They ain't got to be smart. They ain't got to look like motherfucking a GQ model. They ain't got to have motherfucking 14 inches of dick. Pause. They ain't got to be able to fuck for fucking 12 hours. No, all they got to do is be white, man. All they got to do is be white. Any white man will do. R.I.P. David Carroll. Telling you, a lot of the cases, we seen this. Yeah, hey, shout out to Prime. They don't need no money. They ain't got to be rich. They ain't got to have no bag. They ain't got to be no scamming ass niggas. They ain't got to be no scammers. They ain't got to be no drug dealers. They ain't got to be no killers, gorillas. None of that. No street aesthetic. Nope. Hey, shit. Hey, shout out to man D up. Hey, they ain't got to pay for the whole date. They willing to go 50-50. They ain't got to take them to fucking Roof Chris. They ain't got to take them to Fogo. They ain't got to take them to Nobu. White boys can do a motherfucking picnic in the park. Yep. They can be a hard, hey, they can be blue collar, shout out to Ricardo. They can be blue collar, they can have a 9 to 5. They ain't got to make 6 figures, they ain't got to make 7 figures. I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you. I don't have any unmarried friends that say they want a white man. Well, Karina, baby, Karina, I'm sorry, Karina, not Katrina. Karina, baby, you in Detroit, shawty. You in a highly black thing. So again, if you put those black women in a position where they were surrounded by more white men, I promise you that would change. I promise you. We seen it. We see the switch up. We seen it. Yeah, they can be junkies. They can be losers. Yeah. All socially awkward, all that shit. They can be all that. This got to be white. I'm not hearing all of this love, all this I love white men talk from myself and the black women I know. And I have lived in the whitest of white places. Well, Cree, and then Cree, listen, Cree, shout out to you, Cree. Cree, y'all lie to each other. Cree, unless that's your homegirl, unless you really, really know these women and you whatever, y'all act like y'all are open books to each other. Oh my! Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I know you said you from Detroit. I apologize, Karina. My bad, baby. I don't mean to offend, baby. Whatever Bloomfield Hills is, okay. I'm sorry, baby. I apologize. Let me get back to Cree before Karina jump through this motherfucking screen. Cree, we synced it. Cree, we synced it. Yeah, we covered that, fam. We covered that. Black women were giving up their children. They were giving up their black daughters for concert tickets to see Lil Wayne and shit. We covered it, bro. Nigga said we was lying. We had it. Shout out to Ricardo Brown for the 2. Appreciate you, brother. It's Black women's version of fantasy sports. Shout out Latina 2026 for the membership message. Been some fantastic, honey. I told you the other day. Shout out to Alpha J for the 2. I appreciate you, brother. White guys aren't chasing the unchosen. Ain't nothing but some money. Shout out to Alpha J. That's an interesting one too. Cree, listen, Cree. Black women will approach a white boy. Black women will fucking mosey on over to a white boy and engage in a conversation. Did you know that, Cree? They'll have some friendly back and forth banter or whatnot, what have you. They'll go initiate the conversation and lead that white boy right on into the motherfucking date or the pussy or whatever she's trying to give him. Yeah, the Cree, that's you, baby. I gotta tell you, y'all gotta stop listening. Y'all gotta stop being these super nigga and super niggettes and putting everybody else to your standard. All you super Negroes gotta stop making yourself the standard, man. You gotta stop making yourself the standard. A lot of these women, bro, again, and that's what I'm saying, because I do this and I've seen it time and time again, right? I've seen so much of it. Listen, man, we gotta listen. Cree, this is what, listen. Cree, this is what niggas gotta put up with. This is the battle that black men go through, y'all.
Niggas get mad when they hear that bitches like hood niggas, right? Want to talk about some, oh, what about the good guys? But y'all never ask why. Why? Why do we like the hood niggas? We like the hood niggas, right? Because they're fucking fun. Like, short, simple, and sweet. Ain't no other way to put it. They're fucking fun. They're fun as fuck. The best experience of your life will come from a hood nigga. Well, one with money, all right? Not the broke ones.
So again, can anybody show me the white woman, the Asian woman, the Arab woman, the Indian woman saying this shit? The Jewish woman. Can somebody please just show me once? Cause I've been searching for this shit. Okay. I've been searching. Makes me wonder. Okay. Can you show me? You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man. Yeah, no. Yeah, it's never that. A white man, it's okay for a white man to openly discuss his lack of attractiveness to black women, no matter how, crazy it may be. Again, the post I did with the Keto Rose shit started from her replying to the white man saying about his, lack of desirability for black women and the type of black women that he wants, right? For her just to turn around and shit on niggas. What the fuck this got to do with niggas? It always equals out to the black man get shit on. The straight black man being his fault. The straight black man not protecting. The straight black man not providing. Ain't can't don't want. Like I told y'all, ain't can't don't want is real. Shout out to Prime for another 5. Appreciate you, brother. Serena approached her husband and he didn't know who she was because he never watched tennis. That is crazy. Prime, brother, if you have an article or anything of her or him saying that, brother, please send it to me. Because that is crazy. Serena Williams was the first female household name of motherfucking tennis, bro. Serena Williams is by far the most famous female athlete of all time, without a doubt. Hands down. Serena Williams is not even close. It's like Serena Williams in the first 6 spots and then whoever number 7 is. So for if that's to be true, it's crazy. Venus just did the same thing. Venus just married her white guy. Nah, brother. Nah, fam. I'm not buying that. Most NFL players, yes, but fucking Tom Brady, everybody gonna know who the fuck Tom Brady is, bro. Like right now, everybody gonna know who fucking Pat Mahomes is, man. What are we doing? What are we talking about? It's crazy. Shout out to man, Detroit XRP 313. Appreciate your brother. They will eat the good men up and gain 400 pounds later. Ain't nothing but some money. Appreciate you, bro. What? Eve got a no. I know the fuck she don't. Stop playing with me, Silencer. I know Eve better not be motherfucking on no tea and crumpet shit. I know Eve motherfucking North Philly ass better not be out here trying to talk like she's of the Queen's English. Fuck out of here, man. What the hell going on, bro? Yeah, the women. Well, that's another thing too. The women were saying that shit more so than the men. And then the women tried to blame black men, but thank God niggas had receipts. Now, neither one of the Williams sisters ever been my cup of tea, but I wasn't just out here just, slandering them about their, them looking just like their daddy. I mean, if it got brought up, I told the truth. Serena, the problem with Serena is, man, she got her daddy's head, and her daddy is, a rough looking man. His genes strong as a motherfucker. Shout out to Latina 2026 for the 5. Appreciate your love. Ain't nothing but some money. Would you please, I guess, explain the physical thing further? I didn't understand. So when you're talking physicality, right? You're talking the attributes about height, musculature, and certain traits that women find attractive. So for women, it's going to be height and size for men, musculature, shoulder broadness, biceps, chiseled chin, things like that. A V taper, those things are automatically subconsciously attractive to a woman. Now, of course, there are limitations. Like they did surveys about this. Like super duper built bodybuilders, there's a point to where you have too many muscles and it becomes a fucking turnoff. But a pretty much a fit look and a build as to where you can tell that this is like a masculine man, tall, chiseled face, so on and so forth. Those are the things that women automatically see as attractive. That's what we were talking about. Black men have the highest percentage of lean muscle mass and fast twitch muscle fibers, right? So you're naturally going to have just it's a lot easier for us to look good from a physical standpoint, body wise. Faces is always going to be different, but just from a genetic standpoint, right? However that shit mixed up with fucking West Africa and the white folks and all this other shit, so on and so forth, we are the specimen genetically, hands down. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And even white people have said this. So that's what we're talking about. So when you're a black man and then you're dealing with people that have a much lesser, and shout out to somebody, I forget who said it. Somebody said it in the thing. So that inbreeding, right? So when you keep breeding the same bloodline, right, within the same family, it, that, like I said, Tyson Fury is like the perfect example. I don't think Tyson Fury has ever, looked extremely well from a physical standpoint, at least not since he's been boxing. I mean, he was never cut up. He was never, he had skill like a motherfucker. But even as a tall man, and it's easier for taller men, right? It's easier for taller men to be fitter and look better from a muscular standpoint because you have, longer fucking muscle bellies and all this other shit and so on and so forth. And you're going to be naturally be more inclined to be leaner, all these different things. Oh, shout out to Atticus. That's what it was. Yeah, Atticus mentioned about Fury. Yeah. So yeah, we understand that shit. Yeah. You were bred to be genetically superior. Not sure how that's a positive. As slaves, only the strongest were allowed to breed. Well, that's not true. That's clearly not true. There was definitely breeding that happened within slavery that weren't just the bucks. Okay. But being that, I would be, I guess, like, living testimony of that point, I get what you're saying to a degree. Even that, what kills that argument would be even the breeding that happened after slavery. So, what are you talking about? Yeah, it's not true. It's not correct. He's not correct at all. He's not correct. Yeah, just somebody. Yeah, you just look at fucking what's the name the same way, motherfucking Samoans. Yeah, they were, but again, what kills that argument is once black men got out of slavery. So once you get out of slavery, right, and then the mate selection is all fucking chosen along with, you know what I'm saying? Because now you have to explain you have to understand the depletion of a bloodline. It only runs for so long. I didn't. Oh, all right, Prime, I'm gonna check that shit. And no, I didn't. I didn't watch it. I already gave a disclaimer for that shit. Don't come over here starting no shit, Sherelle. I ain't watched that damn episode. I'm just talking about what motherfuckers talking about. Just talking about what people talking about. Jesus Christ. Bro, that's crazy. Shout out to SKC. He just sent me some shit. Which email did you send it to, Prime? Yeah, it didn't show up yet. Oh, hold on. It might be in my... Should it in my spam? It shouldn't be in my spam, though. Shouldn't be. But let's see. Yeah, no, that shit not in my... what's the name? Is what it is, though. Maybe sent to me in what's the name? Yeah, I ain't never watched that shit, bro. It is what it is. Checking out the Odyssey. What you mean? What's the Odyssey? What the fuck is that? Oh, you talking about the movie? Hell no. Nah. Fucking nah. I'm not even gonna look at that shit for free. I'm not even gonna look at that for free. Fuck no. Yeah, that's a damn lie. Stop. Hey. That's a lie. Oh, fantastic. Are you telling me that the Africans are superior physically to the Nordics? Yeah. Yes. Clearly. Yes, I'm saying that. By far. Yes. If you put Africans in, listen, no, I don't think people understand this, right? So if you put people that are used to the sun and that are fucking born in the sun and can handle the sun, those people can adapt to the cold. It's not easy to do the inverse. You can't take white people and drop them off in the fucking desert and they survive. You can take black people and you drop them off in the fucking the tundra and they're gonna survive. You just need, you know what I'm saying? It's not the same. So yes, even the way that melanin is created from a sun standpoint. Yeah, what are we saying? And again, I'm not even trying to do this from just a racial thing, more so than just, let's think practicality, survivability. So you put the black man any place on the fucking planet and he can adapt, right? You can't do that with the white man. He's going to need a lot of assistance. There's going to be a lot of things that he just cannot do from, that's what I'm saying. So yes, yeah, melanin in itself, you start doing that, but I don't really want to get into that because then it turns more so into, but yes, clearly. Even from even like you said, from a athletic standpoint or whatever, or physicality standpoint. Yeah, anywhere. White men can't do that shit. But yeah, man. At the end of the day, okay. Let these black women be great, man. Let them celebrate a win if they feel like it was a win for them. If they like the white man, they like the white boys, hey, let them express themselves, man, and act accordingly. Pay attention. Right? Act accordingly. Well, Latina, we did that before them. So the pyramids and the stuff in Africa existed way before any type of architecture in Europe. Right? Including the boats and, building shit out of trees and logs. So building shit out of, again, the most complex thing, as to what they will tell you. The most complex and precise architecture in the history of mankind are the pyramids. To the point of where they're saying they don't even know how it was done, right? So if you compare that to, and again, I'm not trying to make this racial. I'm just talking from a cultural aspect and from a architectural standpoint, right? Yeah, no, yeah. The first complex structures were in Africa, love. So yeah. And everybody gets some type of inspiration if you're talking about bricks and you're talking about buildings from African architecture. That's a fact also. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, dead ass serious. Yes, dead serious with historical context to support what I'm saying. Historical proof to point what I'm saying. Yeah, you keep asking me when I keep telling you, yes, I'm extremely serious. All you got to do is a simple Google search. If you're talking architecture, the first architecture was in Africa. The most complex architecture known to man is still in Africa to this day. The people that taught were had fucking influence from Africa. The aqueducts and things that they took to Europe, right, came from Africa. Way before you guys had aqueducts and things and water. They did that with the Nile. So they reverse engineered water from the Nile running into Egypt, of course. Way before y'all had any of that shit going on in Rome and Greece and whatever. I mean, if you're talking Vikings were always surrounded by water. But yeah. So again, yeah, Atticus, I don't know what we like. I guess people don't know Black history. I guess non-Black people don't know, Black history or African history. But yeah, what are we saying? Yes, way before the Mayans and the Aztecs, and then there is So yeah. Yeah, who said that? What, again, this is an idiot. And this person been trolling in the chat the whole time. Before for whatever reason, modern society fucking reassigned. Well, Egypt is still in Africa to this day, right? So there's that. So saying that fucking Egyptians weren't Africans is just the dumbest shit anybody could ever fucking say. To say that Egyptians weren't Africans when Egypt is still in Africa to this day, not to mention the Middle East that was also in Africa before, it was redefined or whatever. Yeah, it's just stupid. That's just downright stupid. Yeah, just Atticus. But again, this person been trolling all day, man. Or they're just ignorant. I don't know. Or both. No, they're whites in Asia now. So of course they're whites in Asia now. You're the people from the Kazakhstanians, and people like that. That's after a migration, brother, and a mixture. Originally, though, we know there were no fucking Europeans in Asia. Originally. So yeah, there's some there now. But we know, what I'm saying? Well, no, I think that Atticus, they don't even know Atticus, and they think that niggas are dumb, right? So in the age of information, a lot of people don't care to learn information that don't really serve them, I guess, right? So they just say stupid shit. They say dumb shit. And then we just tell them off the top of your dome and it's factual, and all they have to do is Google it to verify it or disprove it. But they don't want to do that. They just want to argue because, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm pretty much, well, again, that's what I'm talking about, karate chop. That people don't, shout out to a man, Action in the building, man, for the 2. Appreciate you, brother. Ain't nothing but some money. Yeah, they lived in for thousands of years, brother. The fucking thousands of years. The earth is how many tens of thousands of years old? The Earth is how many tens of thousands of years old? And clearly you can see when I look at motherfucking Dmitry Bivol, I can see, and people from Kazakhstan, you can see Asian influence. Okay. What are we talking about here? Yeah, what do we, silent sir? You know what I mean? I'm sorry, 4.1 billion. It's damn. I didn't know the Earth was billions of years old, but I don't know about that one. But either way, well, nah, Latina. Again, it's crazy that you would say this. It's not nothing about we was kings. Kings. I'm not saying anything about kings. What I'm talking about is factual information about architecture. You know what I'm saying? About water systems. You know what I'm saying? All these things are factual. So it's not anything to do with what you're talking about, the we was king shit. I don't know where that's coming from. But again, you can easily Google all the stuff that I'm saying. Well, no, she say she Venezuelan and she liked black men, but she ended up, settling for a white man. So, I guess she just having fun today. Shout out to Dironum. Shout out to Dironum. I appreciate you, brother, for the 5. They tried to say Egyptians were Coptic. I don't even, what the fuck does Coptic mean? I don't even know what that means, brother. I don't even know what that term means. Not an enemy, just asking. Look up the origins of aqueducts on Google. It says that they were not invented there, but in the Middle Eastern territory. Is there something I'm not taking into account? Well, again, brother, you have to understand the Middle Eastern territory was Africa. What we know to be the Middle East today was Africa back then. So when you judge a lot of these maps and a lot of these things, brother, and Egypt would be considered extremely close. I don't know what part of Egypt would be considered, but if you look at Egypt, it's right, under the Middle East. And, things are reclassified and so on and so forth. So trust me, brother, when we telling you this shit, okay? We telling you this, okay? The Moors that went to fucking Europe to pretty much save Europe from itself, to teach them about all these different things, sewer systems and whatever, bro. It was African influence, brother. All of that was African engineering. Okay. Yeah, that's what karate chop. That's what I'm saying. It's karate chop. That's what people don't even understand. Like how old and how much things have changed. Like, bro, they're like Africa wasn't even countries. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's one of the biggest things that Dr. Ivan Van Sertima talked about. They knocked the nose off the Sphinx for a reason. Yeah. Well, exactly. You're kind of helping my point. If we talking Pangea, but I'm not even talking as far back as like Pangea. I'm not talking the Jurassic or Triassic age or whatever one it was. I don't remember. I'm saying even after the separation into the different continents and things is what I'm talking about. Even after the separation of the different continents, you still had what was considered Africa to be a major part of what it included what we call the Middle East. It was included clearly. Paul, I don't give a fuck. Paul, if they get pissed off about facts, hey, this is on them. All they gotta do is look it up. All they gotta do is look it up, bro, and actually, you know what I'm saying, dude, just counter what I'm saying. Whoever this is, shout out to him for bringing up the point. He said something, and I just educated him. Not an enemy. I shot homeless over. Okay, a homeless shower, which is a crazy name. You know what I'm saying, is a troll name, but he came with a genuine question, and I provided the counterbalance to his answer. So I mean, it's easy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't even know why that would even be in discussion. By the time we're talking about civilization and things and people even existing, bro, the what's the name had been separated. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not even speaking. Like I said, the superiority aspect. Like I said, if we're talking on survivability and genetics, and then like I said, that's why I gave a comparison. Okay, they've done these things, these studies. I'm just using the actual testing things that they did. I mean, what are you asking? I don't know. What are you saying I'm on crack for? When did I say that it wasn't? We're talking about what we know to be Africa. No, what you know to be Africa, bro, has been shrunken. What you know to be Africa now, okay, included the Middle East years before Europeans fucking designated the map or whatever. Okay, so no, you're on crack. And fentanyl and meth and whatever else the fuck y'all do. Who forgot about what? No, I'm not saying anybody forgot about anything. The wonderful thing about history is people get to change the fucking thing to what they want to try and change it to until you have things to support it otherwise. But hey, this is fun, man. I'm enough, going back and forth with y'all now, I guess, over fucking human history. This ain't even just black history. This is human history. Again, like I said, just disprove what I said. As of now, the most precise, remarkable, impressive, or whatever fucking shit you want to say, architecture ever made resides in, to this day, Africa. Okay? It's not my opinion. That's what fucking scientists, archaeologists, engineers, architects, everybody's ever said, to the point of where they said even being able to do it with the technology we had today would be difficult. So with that being said, I don't know what we're even arguing about here. I don't even know what we're arguing about for real. I don't know. But hey, it is what it is. But anyway, man, hey, Mr. Fantastic 824 on all social media platforms, man. I greatly appreciate y'all pull up on me. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and hype the video. If you haven't hit the like button on the way, already hit it on the way out. And we out. Holla.